large, deadly shooting scene at a holiday cookout, and this was in West Philadelphia. So Steve has the details because once again, we're talking about the violence from the weekend.
Well, this one's one of the most horrible. First of all, you got 2 men killed, a 16-year-old girl shot 4 times, but luckily not killed. And there is Sincar Johnson Sr. with his head in his hands and just devastated. And it's rare to hear a dad talk about how he looked up to his 23-year-old son. But this man here, the devastation, that picture right there says it all, but kind of doesn't say it all, because I just talked to him, and he said he wasn't 1/10 the man his son was. And he said, make sure you emphasize Sincar Johnson Jr., because the junior outlived the senior in just 23 years. And he talked about how his son, you can see 3 doors up, you can make out the orange Premier Band store. His son was a clothing designer, an employer, a role model to this neighborhood. Even the police, when I talked to them, talked to Matt Gillespie, a commander out here in Southwest Philly at 1 a.m., I could hear him broken up. He says, man, this was such a good kid. This guy, Sincar Johnson Jr., had clothing drives, coat drives every winter for the kids since he was 15 years old, book bag drives every school year since he was a teenager. So this is a devastating loss to the neighborhood. And then last night, he's on his Instagram inviting anybody to have a 4th of July picnic with him for free. And that's what he was hosting out here at 10:30 when 3 to 4 shooters came blasting through. Police, I've never seen this before. And then I talked to a lot of folks like that homicide detective. You see her there. She has never seen this many evidence markers, 100 since he was a teenager. So this is a devastating loss to the neighborhood. And then last night, he's on his Instagram inviting anybody to have a 4th of July picnic with him for free. And that's what he was hosting out here at 10:30 when 3 to 4 shooters came blasting through. Police, I've never seen this before. And then I talked to a lot of folks like that homicide detective. You see her there. She has never seen this many evidence markers, 105. They were making evidence markers because they only have 99 of them. They go up to 99. To see 105 in magic marker is just unreal. Walnut Street, one of the main streets in Philadelphia, goes straight down to all the historical area there. We were just at a murder here Thursday where 2 sisters were gunned down at 46 in Walnut. Then my first day back on the same street, just a few blocks up, for another double shooting homicide with a 16-year-old girl wounded. Here is some of Sincar Johnson Sr.'s comments to us earlier about his son. Even the cops here in Southwest Philly are broken up. They said your kid was like the best Philadelphia.
They love my son. Like when y'all put his name in some papers and stuff, make sure, I ask y'all to make sure you put Junior. Don't put Sincar Johnson. Put Sincar Johnson Jr. Because I don't want my name and my stuff and my past to be mixed up with nothing to do with my son. My son is Sincar Johnson Jr. He is 10 times better than the person I was. 10 times better. He loved me to death, and I love him to death. He made me better.
All right, so here is Sincar. Took a screen grab from one of his videos that he did just minutes before he was shot and killed inside the store. And then you see all the young people around here wearing his clothes, like this young man, Kigo, there, leaning against the trash can. That's a Premier Band hat and a hoodie that says Another Day in Paradise on the back, and some awful irony. All the kids around here wearing the designer's clothes. This young man was something else here in this neighborhood, and this is what he had. An invitation to everybody. Premier Band 4th of July anniversary cookout. Everything free. Starts at 6, celebrating another year of success. And the celebration now turning to mourning here in the morning for a young man and his friend, both killed here right in front of his own store. A huge loss, not just to this neighborhood, but to this city of Philadelphia. Guys?
That is for sure.